can start out just by talking a little bit about the New York mayor election because this crazy communist candidate Mamdani is looks like he's going to win. It looks like he's, the front runner. I don't think that Cuomo or Curtis Lewa are going to be dropping out. So it looks like he's going to be up there, and he has been, very radical. He's been saying radical things. He's obviously someone who is not just Muslim, but he believes in Sharia law. And I know that you have been really doing a lot leading this charge with your No Sharia Act, which would ban Sharia law in America. Can you tell us a little bit about just your reaction to seeing someone like this potentially become mayor of one of America's largest cities?
Well, it's extraordinary because, and it's an honor to be here. By the way, I'm a huge fan of your husband. He's a good friend of mine. In Congress, we're both freshmen, I think, willing to openly speak our minds, and I think a lot of people aren't. But what we're seeing in New York is very troubling. That 2 decades after 9/11, someone who supports what the hijackers did on that day could actually be elected to be mayor. He's not just a communist; he's a jihadist, and you can see it in the people that he associates with and in the language that he uses. He doesn't believe Americans should have guns, but he believes that Hamas should not disarm. He's not willing to tell people don't engage in violence in New York, globalize the Intifada. He's not willing to condemn that. So it is extraordinary in America's largest city, in one of the world's premier cities, that we could fall to a communist jihadist. And it is very scary. And it says that we have a big problem that we have to deal with in America. We've been so focused on illegal immigration for the past 20 years, we have stopped looking at legal immigration. And unfortunately, over the past 2 decades, we have allowed people into this country who hate it. And we're about potentially to see the results of that in New York.
Oh, it is absolutely terrifying. And what's crazy is seeing just what radical Islam has done to the rest of the world, to Europe. Um, and we even here in Texas, we see that as a big threat here as well. And a lot of people, unfortunately, seem to be just unwilling to speak out against this because, maybe they just are afraid, honestly, someone could, retaliate against you. I mean, unfortunately, when people speak out against Christianity or Judaism, people don't have that fear because we're peaceful religions. But with Islam, if you say anything that is negative to them, you would have to live in fear